for red one transit. You have the one cat personal embryo. Okay, we news review. And bro. Top Choco. Top Choco, it's chocolatey. CBG, we stand with you. Agbeve Herbal Center, YRSFT, latex from your partner for life. Vodafone, feather together. Omada Roma. And the news review. Bro. Bafo.
CJ.
Yeah.
Headline we emi the pan Republic President Yaba or say Nidi Kano Deputy Speaker Supreme Court ruling rano review na kwa no say said the no Deputy Speaker HB voti e ba mra se me jefe oroma na story America ho asem or say Aigbe Manchester Liverpool Connecticut any street names as party to a work reference tongo temeni no man for the show on tiase
yeah kind of tongue
Tong debut.
So, who the tongue go back?
Sa near canon.
Sa. And so tongue, tongue,
yes. And now we then.
Where TONGOR.
Tongo.
Tongo, Germany.
Tongo.
Where was South Day? Where was South Day?
As a tongo and a tongo.
No, see. One street names no more yet. GPS address the count.
Yes.
Now, course, I baby, I can hear. Street names
A0146 Manchester Road.
And you know, as in Liverpool, Connecticut, Dakota, wow, Bavaria. I don't know for to say, Jan from Mantem for. You see a Ghana for. Now 2 street names are. You want another penny for. You are Busum.
Wow.
Adena.
Now for Bosubio. Also, I'm more than
Manchester, Liverpool, Connecticut, Dakota, Bavaria.
Quite for your street, you know, Eddie Bennett, that's so.
No, man, for someone Jesse.
What is the street in there?
What's a knife?
Knife. Second. India. For your
CJ, the Yakan, Yami Nimre. Street names, Sinibu or Honoma, Ghana had my and Krakura, baby, Roma Toa. You won't penny for him for. I can see be a Senko any day. Voter region I him for Kasiane, Abusum News, Swaka, me po, any I do Hardena, Liverpool. Connecticut, Dakota, I don't know, man, for someone Chassis. Now, wouldn't so funny, I've been also see football fans and EPL fans, no. Almost you, Yape, a Teresa Harnum, Yape Liverpool, some my Epe, Manchester, the Bedian Manchester, some. I have been also say Chelsea for Chelsea, a Mudia Mania, young from one come. And see, anything I make boss on that day. And young penny for baby brother, yeah, the foreign names. So call,
maybe I'm a talk and say, may ye be a say, Yadimadin better CJ Street.
Never no call
a new site.
Uko Lendina, street boy, how my friend go blame Lana. Yes, young Africanized, yeah, dear. Each Ghana, where Ghana, Ebony,
Uncle to New Okai Street. Our London. New
Okai Streets. Now, a friend is Uncle Comblem, and I said that Jamestown. Come on. London, Debbie, I come to our Brunia. What to the bedding call John Jacob for that. And what to the Jacob for Uncle to Mauli Street. Mauli Street, Uncle to Debbie. And Tiavia, the entry, the anonymous form, dear. Dakota, Republic, Connecticut.
Dakota, Connecticut. Liverpool, Manchester, Arsenal,
Bavaria.
Tottenham, Barcelona,
Framantemu streets. Now I brought you my direction of Benny Akoka.
Me streets, you know, your friend is saying. My 5 calls. Street name. Baby, I would tell you, street reading, your friend is saying, oh, Brown Ben, so now street name when your friend is saying, and not young depict
the history.
Yeah,
maybe I see a quack wife for Betanasi. Yeah, Betanasi, I be Drebisi. I see a free and I need to for Betanasi so that you can trace.
Okay,
now, okay, from
0302 216 561 0302 216 562 0302 216 561 216 562. But no man so now o street. It didn't design. Na yanhwe So also so oh yeah, Beijing Street oh so yeah, Dubai Lane oh. East Legon ho ANC more ho Mango Street.
Yes.
Cinnamon Street. Tobacco Street. Who's that? Near no. Yeah, quite be street be that. I was super brave. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're from Senegal, suffering.
You're from Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Yeah, my street name Washington D.C.
Who street in the Washington D.C.
Yes.
Brown Bank,
Medina.
Washington.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're from Senegal, suffering.
You're Francis.
Francis.
Yeah.
Who street name the same?
Basswood.
Dashwood.
Bass BASSWOOD.
Bashwood.
Basswood.
Brown Bank so.
Medina Doku area.
Medina. Doku area.
Yeah.
Bashwood.
Basswood.
I know why dear friend.
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Because no. You're the clinic. And you're Clavis.
Anka ni nyina no ye betimi de emu bia to street no so mebo a.
Yeah, from Medina Post Office.
Okay.
Come back to me the Penupom Wall Lane so. Because we have this man former president JJ's uncle Abuchi.
Okay. Bashwood Medina. Bashwood. Hello, good morning. Sorry. Hello, good morning. CJ, I live at Awoshi, Palace Town. My street name is Hotchkiss Street.
Hotchday.
Benny's Babs on Facebook says, CJ, I live at Awoshi, Palace Town. My street name is Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss Street.
Yehovah.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
You're from Senegal, suffering.
Nancy.
Nancy.
I Sukuma.
Okay, suffering.
Brema
Sukuma. I will come to Nukroma. Okay. Dum radio no mami Nancy. Dum radio no mami. Sukuma for the Makuma super.
Yesterday, Virginia. By side.
Virginia Street.
By side.
Ewe Sukuma.
By side.
Breme Sukuma.
By side.
Ebion. Jim FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Frosting.
You're from Ohineba because I'm from Achimodabo.
We do medium. Me pacho. Street name really saying opening. Mustard Street.
Yes.
Mustard. Me mustard asking MUSTARD.
Yes.
Mustard.
Yes.
A seed like mustard seed.
Mabusa mrabe 20. Obi etimi amodi. Boka chene pro timinga.
Mustard seed na Bible friend snap yaba. I say ugidi ti say snap yaba. Snap yaba ni mustard seed. Snap aba.
Won peni kwati true bebre so okro ni mu. Ah ebe tin di omudi atuku di ehun ni form transe. Ah o di say di ni ma wo mo. Sa di omu ya, o so mo baba tram penifo. Na penifo twema dwujanse ni fa ha na mo tu say di wi am o chena bi no. So wo chira na de chere nye chere na. Sasia me so pa report and sikro bebre ubusa merewa ne mekọ ebi marante mama akọ bi kura bi modin eti edi ni de esra momo mo ya de no not
ya da say achem da abo Mustard Street. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Aya. But you do radio no mami. Mr. Do radio no mami.
Good morning.
You're frozen.
If I'm Tina, because I see Spintex.
Antitina Spintex.
Aye. Miss Susan, your friend Diabolo. Diabolo Street. Oh, yes, sir. No, I see movie.
Diabolo, they say local name.
Okay, oti area home. Your friend them put BB Smith.
Smith,
your friend
George Smith or what?
Debbie. Oh.
I movie no.
But
Eti, I don't put there.
Oh, go to ho. Oti area ho.
Say so run the program before che. I don't put there. Say
yeah, Diabolo Street. Say oti ho there because that guy has paid his dues. Well, I mean, what survey movies are hodwa why year. Enti yedi ni din to street so a.
Enti baby o honom a yedi nana bi enye de ebenye mpanifo na animdifo bi e wo honom. South ya se na koye e ko dominate di enye.
Francis Ampabing CJ, I live at La Paz, Boy Town. My street name is Nuremberg Street.
Nuremberg,
Germany.
CJ, obi de ne di aba. Or say the street name Grave Enclave.
Grave.
Yes.
Ade ho ya sie ye.
Grave Enclave.
Ho ya sie ya na.
Odi aba sisi ya.
Grave ni emu dono anase ne e wosoro kakra no.
They since ho no.
Amanda Edu CJ, I live at Osiem. My street Osiem.
Wo Ufrechu Kromo Kotafo.
Okay. My street name is Pineapple Street.
Amudi abro bebe o home.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Pineapple Street. Who say Professor Duba ne fefi.
Evelyn appear or say Achem Akinkensu and Asen Urakese. Street name is Cameroon. Can you imagine? Evelyn Edu dia de ba no. Cameroon Street. Bob Smith Jr. Thank you very much. Prince Techi and Wakaye Bob Smith Jr. No. Prince yeah that's a pa so Wakaye Bob Smith no on Facebook yeah.
Edini dia to sa ebrono no so no. Anase street no so no. Ni history ni sen omanfo no ya kyerɛkyerɛ o mu say wenti ne de enti ekoba say dama bi ni bi obi bisa say ye frɛ ha Liverpool kra na bia yenum say bi asomasi a obetena ha osi ni dan ho kotena Liverpool ebobra
Nana Kwesi CJ, I live at Kaswa. My street name is Wheelbarrow Street. It was named during the population census. Nana Kwesi on Facebook. Ofosu Kwame Benjamin CJ, I live at Adenta SDA. My street name is Pointek Street. Kofi Opon or say my street name is Sabi Street. And Kofi One. I say our own is Kale Street. Kale.
Ni ankrankasa.
Ayo. I say hi please. My name is Martin Dakon from Accra, Bema Camp. My street name is Cote de Casa Street. Enti ono so dia. Lots of street names na eba anape.
Well, omoma e friend say omanfo no nso hu de kudinti a omde say di ni two street so tia say na ntimi nkase e de atoso saa na e de atoso saa. So tia say
okay obi de Brakatu Brafo Street Dansoman.
Brakatu Brafo Street
who say no say
say wa Brakatu je bia ni pa okotena ho bia
anu say ne kwan so
no bi ho no de
obi say nana ya omane the second street Nana ya omane the second street Kofrodia
enya den ya wutrechi ube hu dokudinti e de to sa
na Winiba or say je meme wo Winiba my street name here Refrigerator Street refrigerator okay ba for inference enya some street names e better than na pay no ba for inference ha na yenda ba for red one one say Nana Roma and yede the news review yede ebrewo briefly my entwem Adom online na yenhwe 2 in police grips for alleged premix diversion in Keta eno ewo adomonline.com. Sam George drags Gabi Ochredako's name into Elon Musk Twitter deal saga. I'm immune to Lagatel and Pepe. Franklin Kujo Paris threat by Klosak. First and foremost, Franklin Cruz go omunya man response. Okay, and here na yemfa Adom Sports page 1. Yemfa N12 also news review no and once then from top choco. Top choco, it's chocolate CBG. We stand with you. Agbeve Herbal Center, Wayar SFCE. Latex from your partner for life. Vodafone, Feather together. Omadaroma. And yeah, the news review no, yeah, the bro. Me sorry, so my this sports na bro on mamincha. Ura Bergin Opoku, but ura Bergin Opoku. Yeminia prekope our office of the First Lady, Her Excellency Rebecca Akufuado. Ehona owo ura Bergin Opoku. Good morning to you. Na afi yemfa Adom Sports page 1 no yemfa N12 so. Nanum na ekado.
To me the jig jackpot a check dia kesiye no any obo Betway football jackpot kesiye pa na ye dia ba no predict leg bia wo pick 5 and answer pick 13 mu pepepe na wo betimi nya 300,000 Ghana cedis cash na wotwe bia menhwa godie na wo pepa no kekew fa wo gym ko www.betway.com.gh eneya Betway Nsem enhyehyɛ kakra wo ho Gaming Commission of Ghana nsa hyase wundi mfie du wotwe a entwa bi Betway a godie no hu dontia.
F-pack namamba. Sisi a mitini opa mi reja kra. Me wo hyehyehye no adwo fom. Miami wo se me read mo yankasa. Sa F-pack ye dromapa. Etu yare tisa pomumre, etipaye feverishness, kata, cold, sasabro, ene honam yawe free jumaden. F-pack ye busue droma wanwe di mfie dunsia ni ichiri. Asmani also yare for dear. Etesa wo 5-pack. Ubenya F-pack ye juman tem no drugstore se wo men yimu nyina. Sa ufa F-pack nenu na wanto wa. Kohun doctor.
Afei F-pack junior nso etu honam yawo mo fredi busumi nsia ni echiraba. Esa honam yawo, kata, feverishness, cold, ni flu. F-pack Junior blows your child's pain away.
F-pack blows your pain away.
Yo, chairman, what do you go on for your side? Charlie, hard times, so see. I try say I go stake back for this side, sir, but I know they work. See, they also the job for this side. Oh, Charlie, yeah, wow. But why not the stake for soccer bet, eh? You say what? Soccer bet? Yes, they are back with the highest odds, bro. You for look sharp, oh.
When winning is important enough, you do it when the odds are not in your favor. But with soccer bet, the odds are in your favor. Bet on the highest odds in any soccer bet shop or simply download the soccer bet mobile app and bet anywhere. With soccer bet, stand the chance to win and get your cash instantly. Soccer bet, your best bet for sports betting. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Gaming can be addictive, not for persons below 18 years.
Rise up and be a star. Strengthen with BX stars. Power.
BX free and ponsa ifa pharmaceuticals ya grofo fra. Ebwa huna metwetwe ne pie wa aduane ayediem. Ne senti BX buama yenya aduane ayediem mu mfaso.
BX mamuche nam ye ridie mu no eye mu no na ma hoden bem BX meduane di ho akono sori zinc wo BX mu no eboa ma mofra nyini yie so we yare na wa hoden so tia for BX na ma wa hoden samrantem
for BX na ma woma wakokra enu abre wansubi BX tablets in your pharmacy shops and the chemical seller shops at home, baby. BX, a Yamobia.
LPG, I am from a jar and hotse. Nanso se ehobeti amawa agise wodi adi dwuma yi. Ansa na wo beso wujano. Hwea, na hwe se mframeja ho nka biara enje ho. Se wote mframeja ho pampa na buebue apono ne mpoma no nyina. Eba ne saa a menso ana menum biara edi enyina mahoden eye adwuma. Dundum eja biara waso wo ho. Na frɛ onimdifo mano mmehwe mawo. Fa semina nsuegu mframeja tontruwa no ano. Se wo hu duro a natural se etue ampa ta ehwe se droban na etwe from agya no ho ntue na ta sesa droban no acha preko mfie mienu biara echi hwe se abri biara wo be soja no wo be pa wo matches ansa na waso stove hwe se from agya ne ho asode no adum abri biara wo mfandi dwuma biara nkratoyi a free National Petroleum Authority aswe.
The feeling of being the champion of the famous childhood game, Pilolo, is like knowing a secret that no one knows and using it to your advantage. That is the feeling of being on Ghana's favorite network and getting your money's worth. With Airtel Tigo, you can get exciting tailor-made products and services that work for you. Dial *111#. Select option 1 for big-time data to enjoy data that doesn't expire, and option 4 for Sika Koko to enjoy huge data at little cost.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Hello, Ajua.
Mom, me panisi opeso be me ho adio.
Oh, eni jesam kai me na me fa jama soap 15 boxes. Enka enyoma obeto no ho why?
Hey, mom.
She, abri biara obeto na se wo si enyoma no. Wonyonko ba ko pa ebe ma ontade efi na aye hwehwehwam. Eni jama soap. Pesa papa.
Na se me hu se da wo ma we si enyoma da.
Hey, sa handkerchiefs no. Me facho.
Jama soap ebo no nyoma sidia. Ono ani wa brabo mu yonko. Ye de jama detergent powder for ready. Share ni mu. FD aje ejeje nkra to ya tumu.
Enso mankwa. Enso yemkwa. Nom awake purified drinking water. Abudun swa eye kroji. Enso ne ma wa hodede tena ho abribia. Kai se awake bottle ba ko bi a wo beto no. Ye sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
FD ahwehwe sajade nka to ma jatum say.
The feeling of being the champion of the famous childhood game, Pilolo, is like knowing a secret that no one knows and using it to your advantage. That is the feeling of being on Ghana's favorite network and getting your money's worth. With Airtel Tigo, you can get exciting tailor-made products and services that work for you. Dial *111#. Select option 1 for big-time data to enjoy data that doesn't expire, and option 4 for Sika Koko to enjoy huge data at little cost.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Mavis, this your son. He'll be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up?
Breakfast time. No, he wakes up earlier, but when I give him Milo with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child, wake up the champion in him. Let Milo with Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, I tried it.
See how money travels so easily. Straight from Ghana across Africa.
Access Africa. Make your transfers easy to be received.
For your business, pleasure, or school fees. Make your transfer quickly and safely.
Enjoy a more efficient and fast way of sending and receiving money across Africa and beyond with Access Africa. Download the all-new Access Bank mobile app or walk into any Access Bank branch nationwide to send or receive an instant money transfer with ease today. For more information, call 0800 004400 toll-free. Access Africa. The world is next door.
Access Africa. Make your transfers easy to be received.
04400 toll-free. Access Africa. The world is next door.
Access Africa.
Adom Sports number one.
Easy to be received.
0440.
From long tennis to javelin, swimming, edeko wrestling. The way a Tiger Woods is swinging, Sergio Ramos tackling. The way a Messi dribbling, Cristiano Ronaldo scoring. The way a Olilaji Olympics aboswa also diving. Adom Sports, Mudieni Yeti, we're doing the listening.
Aimed in for Götze! Mario Götze, 112 minutes! They find a way from president to pauper, from chancellor to the cheap seats. What a fabulous touch and take from Mario Götze!
Fantastic morning, Mama Wache, Ama Wakwaba, deba Adom 106.3 FM, page 1. So, meeting the Mavis Savagnon. Fire lady, a gerbil lady, Vesdel Papibi. Mejidi esechedi ampo basada nyakupo na darumentu ho ye live on Facebook ayu awo 5 yeti na ba wa krado esiechi bibia konkan otenwum ebo wechi bibia de na DJ Awana me producer papa Bernard Paddy Botwe Asempa Star and ejira mechi ably supported by all the fantastic crew and enano pay me the sports page 1 ede abro Mavis Savagnon fa lady ajobo lady Vesdel Papebi asida enko enfama boafo omobo mechidom shonkwen na no pay dia na betwe ose for the love of the game agudie no edonti ene wo mo kan mo tuma boy ntuma no ma bribia no yede sports page 1 ede ebreu na mesrewa da bomoden na fa ntuma bo wo mo tuma no sanse otakese ni nyina ho ene ejina ho ene wo betwe ose for the love of the game. MTN ose download my MTN app no Play Store and also App Store so na to data na fetua bibia na transactions bi a wo ye bia the easiest way with Momo. MTN dinedua na yoko ebekoko cool chese bibia demu kroje ede amount network papa me count for ede amount ponse for the F-Pack ni BX tablet na bampa cho yare ya ema yare mo na ho ansa na doctor aba be show na momo no unya first aid na abibia be bon ho ban shonko ma me kua ganga shots mama nchia kese enko emfa ema wo se bomoden na nya bi e show bag mo abibia fa bon ho ban shonko soccer bet also so etayechi shonko ene na no pay ye the sports page 1 ede abrel
Adom Sports number one.
Adom Sports number 1 dia national say into fan come on share the nra be ye na say Champions League game nra ba kwa to dry ye day commentary mu hwam ebre wo no Manchester City and Real Madrid na de share so na Man City tenafie it had etimi echi Real Madrid ehye wo mo ka porpore 9 ma Real Madrid etimi etimu miensa na akensie no ko na wie ya pe ene say Pep Guardiola wa ye trene de ma Manchester City. Then I'll winning.
One of the best nights of my life as a career as a manager for the fact the way we have done it. Football and sport depends on the results, but what can demand and ask more to the players when, they are so good, they punish you, there's some momentum, but we had our chances and we played a really, really good game. Unfortunately, we won the game, so that's good and we're going to travel to Madrid to win the game. Against Madrid, if you win 4-0, in Madrid you win to suffer. So it's never ending in Bernabeu, never.
They won the game. And what they say, Pep Guardiola, Eddie Atsujano. Now we are near say, Ejan Ancelotti. Well, Lusu, Momudi, Nemo Moni, Ebeko Fee, Nesu, say, and I'm who gave me.
It's true. Fantastic game. From our side, not so fantastic, but I think that we could defend better because we conceded 4 goals, but at least we did really well with the ball. We scored 3 goals and we had opportunities and we were able to keep the game open for the next game in Bernabeu. The plan was to defend better. I think we started really bad, conceded 2 goals really early and then we were able to react.
They started really bad, but they were able to react at that. And I want to say, Carlo Ancelotti, the Atsujan Real Madrid coach, now a nation is to say commentary pa 6 years one ankasa and ye de ebe brewo Adom 106.3 FM ne Asempa FM. So a Liverpool ebetna Anfield ashe yet Vieira and one more edibeshe so na Jurgen Klopp anyway Atuja ahead of the game.
I had a lot of respect for Emery and Villarreal before because I saw the games obviously, but only with one eye against Bayern. You win a little bit, but meanwhile I watched them properly and wow. Impressive. Unai is obviously or looks like when you watch his team, he's a detail-obsessed manager who prepares for all different situations in a game, and that's what the team is executing.
Jurgen Klopp, a manager edema Liverpool and Amate Nenkano na one bet to find their call a Liverpool as no a Villarreal na coach Unai Emery as a way and the Atuja.
Every team that is in the semi-final deserves it. We know that they respect us. That's what they've been telling us. That what the message we've been getting from Klopp, from Liverpool. Those are two big teams, of course, but we've been able to compete against two big teams like Juve and Bayern. So they know it's going to be a tough game for them as well. They know that they have to play 100%. They know they have to play and give it all at Anfield.
Hey, Emery Nedran say one more facey big teams no it's mini on my ball. It's Liverpool ban woman nim said ya one more tnefia adia asho monim no enye game ketwa kra no be face so mo 100% and san no metimi ahye Vieira. Emery and Martin in Kano na eno ena ama no nsem kakra me de etwemu edema o yentu fa emra o my Ghana mu me head local say no hwe senia nyoma ekoso na ukopiem dia CAF President, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, and Nra on launching the CAF African Schools Program at Maputo, the capital of Mozambique, along with a kickoff of events.
One of the greatest investments we can make in African football is in schools football. We could not have chosen a better place to show and reflect the commitment of investment in schools football, which is the heart and soul of the future and the development of African football. I want to thank President Nyusi. We had a very good meeting with President Nyusi at the airport. As you know, the Motsepe Foundation donated $10 million to contributed $10 million for schools football in Africa. And I can tell you, this country, Mozambique, the country of some of the best football players that Africa has produced, among some of these young boys and girls who are here today and others who are not here are going to become world-class football players.
Patrice Motsepe, CAF President Namaten Nkano, Keti Sokraku, the President of the Ghana Football Association, or the Atuja say Ghana, no one more I, one more say, one guswa, Juma say, video assistant referee, VAR, abawo, my man, so Ghana, ye league, no one more try, say, one more ebe implementing Wahanoma, ebe Juma, now one more shall cry with a referees, referee management for in Nama Bibia Air Coso, in TNT Sama, what they found.
Ghana is one of the leading countries who are going through the process to use the VR strategy. I know that in one or two African countries, VR is already present in their leagues, Egypt being one. But our referees manager, Alex Cote, has been in the forefront of talks with FIFA. And we are exploring the possibility of deploying the strategy here in Ghana. What is true is that the VR equipment is very expensive.
Keti Sokraku, President of the Ghana Football Association, Moten and Kame, to also the Ahmad Diashan, and said the Black Princesses of Ghana, Medica Kachem, that one more qualify at the World Cup, Costa Rica, and the Kwakwesi Akaino, and Numo, and the Guswa air preparations now ahead of the World Cup na and penny for management of the Princesses Atimia Kwakwashi and penny for Eddie Komwa, Abayua, Nidin Eddie Lenda Anson, one no a member of the Black Princesses Management Committee na was say what the as at the parade my corporate bodies no say one more and support the Black Princesses bra one more babeko akonui.
We need corporate Ghana to come and support us. We need money. You know that in everything to succeed, you need financial backing. So we need all the companies in Ghana to come and support us. Doesn't matter how small it is. They can even bring us products. You know, these are women. We have all sorts of needs. So we need them to come on board to help us so that our camping, our training period, our camping period, our training tour, everything will be well sponsored so that we can bring home the best result.
Linda Anson, a member of the Black Princesses Management Committee. Who on Facebook are you 05 or ye Juma Yebetuanka nti pejansa na mi hu se Juma no ye no ho emfaso e wo pejansa na mebodi. Na me to aso de amade coach Nuruddin Amadu ye trene edema eye Kumasi Kimfaza Alaji Grusa team no na say you say wa kwete ejuma no wa resign amanfo say jama Alaji no wo tete wo se meni Alaji ni asem ye ntie nanu ase.
It's very emotional, and he's being the bankroller. He is the bankroller of the team. He brings in fans to run the club, and if things are not going well, definitely you can't take that away from him. It's normal, and everybody knows Alaji that he's a very emotional president, and he wanted to see that the team delivered. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I don't see anything wrong with that. As I said, he's very emotional, and football is an emotional sport, and then as it is, he wants to see that things go the way it should go. Things should go right. The things should deliver.
Coach Nuruddin Amadu ena Martin nke said you say wone Kimfeza tin time to womo etu nkwanta womo pai ena wode emunchenchemu aba no Shannon so say the local organizing committee for the 13th African Games Accra ebe baswa enya sem kitwa 2023 Ghana yes wa amanaman duduo na over 55 nations ena ebe ba Ghana anya sikekuduo ena Ghana obia ebenya because uye Juma wo ton se ni nyina ebeboa ye nyina nanumu no na elosi na Juma wo mo ebonye Juma keto akra na enrai wo mo rakweku afuso asare wono na epenyi a woda elosi nanim wo mo timi organize eye launch na enra wo mo launch eye Sanla Games Ebebasu na Mr. Osei Mensa Bonsu, Human Resource Director at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, on behalf of the Minister EBPM Honorable Mr. Yusuf etesenya sem kitwa na paweni beshe na Sanla Games sene ebekọ no ne sene on person organize no ahead of year 2023 no wo mo ye nioma bebre a ebetimi ayeden atimi create awareness e de ama 2023 no yentie ora Dr. Kweku Ofosu Asare
to sensitize Ghanaians and to promote the African Games. And we're also looking forward to identifying talents. And when we identify talents, we'll intend to recommend them to the coaches. We are even going to invite the coaches of the national teams to witness this particular competition. I'm talking about the football, because this one we are focusing on football. So this one, we want to invite the coaches and the technical people to be there to see if we could identify or if we can identify any talent worth the sort to join the national team and play for Ghana come 2023.
Dr. Kweku Ofosu Asare ena mote nenkano da chese wono ene chairman ededa the local organizing committee edema Africa Games ebeba 2023 meka se Facebook for nemra na UR05 wo ye adwumayati na ebe frɛ na ginisika wono eti mumra no wo aba pa nya sem kito ayiwa kotiba kote ose wo ha wo enjoy pa say happy birthday to my lovely lady Rebecca Teria Anafo of Swedro na teacher Kujo Tepa enyina so enode abose more fire Bismarck Hendricks Montgomery wa pejanensa ose more fire enjoying the show Shanbuju ose fa lady nie more fire enode abapa kwesi no size ose I'm enjoying the show Bismarck Hendrick ose I'm enjoying the show Ejiri Ernest Boafo ose I'm enjoying the show MC ya preko ose good morning star dear host you're doing very well I'm enjoying the sports ena omamba nana nyansahene egwa ose more fire I'm enjoying the show Samuel J Bota also watching live from Takra J Samuel or say you guys are doing a great job and also ode abba etina ehon nsem no me sorry so no na memfa birthday kese pa emfa emma ora odro safo ni nua pa wabobo pa pen se Tony Gavuzini ene efre no ene eye wawoda. See, the theme for my birthday 2022 is my soccer life, my joy, looking back, no regrets. And ode abainti no happy blessed birthday to you, Tony Gavuzini. Nyankopon wanto en super engu so no wanya okese pa na enijia wenya bepeme ne wa football career no mo no engu so a emfa enko wenim till eternity. Nyame wonshra bebe na Mrs. Karen Obeng we front desk executive ewo multimedia. Fantastic one enko enfama. Asida enko enfama all the fantastic producers of the show, especially Bernard Paddy Butche, Miankasa mi producer papa. And are you 05 yatin about what they call live on Facebook? DJ Awana nyumpa movela 1 year payola more fire. 89 says already. CJ Super ever veteran. Mr. Adam found some cafe. Now shamo baby and frame me. Mavis Savonya Farley, dear job lady. Face the papi be macram.
Jumadena wa bre anaso wanu ato na aduane a wopɛ kra wontumi ni ana wopɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ wapɔmudi mu kinadia ɛne na wohia duro mojaduro free Danex Iron Star Win PLC duro mojaduro ne fa nyɛ den kra ne yɛde iron and vitamins B1 B2 B6 and B12 na ayɛ enti sɛ womoja so ate ne nkyɛ no wa bre a duro bɛboa ɛduro yɛnyɛ na wɔ chemical shop ɛne pharmacy ɛbɛn yɛwɔ ne 200 and 300 mils ɛne yɛmo bia anso kenya ho wɔ apɔmudi nam duro mojaduro so ba FD ajidwedi nkrato yatum
Asempe bia ba upesika akostati ejuma bi ohia bosia akyere wodwadie mu woyɛ government ana private worker ohia sika de ate hot bi so woyɛ busumi ejuma ohia scantempa bi so eni na quick credit be ma obosia mo atwa ne kakra eye collateral free loan na susu savings account opening deposit BRNim de hia ne se woyɛ Ghana ni na wo Ghana card se wanye adwuma afiwe mu de kodia na wo na wo pe o excuse BRNim for quick credit it was 0302 200 390 and 0596 920 833 number for BRA frewa enya quick credit shenen so say quick credit and loan ewo internet so enti shena obiara ndada Bank of Ghana amomu dwede hu kwan na kai se nhyehyɛ da ho
Quick credit lending made simple.
Mavis, this your son. He'll be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up? Breakfast time. No, he wakes up earlier. But when I give him Miller with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child, wake up the champion in him. Let Milo with Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
No taxi. Kadibena bon tax na we hefe here efele melo kra amone moko bena je moko ye ne he na kan gbefo kakadan afom link akpa da gboke gbe na tax anine ma ba kra adole na ka ke mi ake owo tax na awo etomi ke tax wo he da gbi ke tax ma ba ye ka to kra wa taxes no wo ke ha amra lwe no ni ake mama jaili here no aketwa wo ma amashi ile na kai she eko obegbi mu efe adole ochon ake oyajiare ni chumo here adole ole no ya no kra ba fata wo hi tax na wo le afomlin
Wabanyo wo tax ye online shika to hi lo ke chon phone eno ye ko me fe momli wabanyo wo twa wo ma wo mashi
say donut follow not sa malaria e treating till no not now wo on top malaria too wo popo what we need I want you no not da bako no not e da mienu no not e da miensa no not malaria no Lonat scatter malaria. Lonat, it dey scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yen shishemu hu se malaria wa umojam ansa na wanum Lonat. Na nam yen search na malaria no daso wo ho a ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 6.3.
Discuss your matter. Monday and Wednesday on Adom FM. Hey, if you think it before us, and let that be true, come and remove your mouth. Hey, who wants some now, baby? You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Your mother day for girl. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Talking about cosa. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Come and remove your mouth. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Who wants some now, baby? You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Your mother day for girl. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Talking about cosa. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Come and remove your mouth. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna. Hey, championata. I am who there, yoga. Walk a champagne, and for walking, yes, why? Who wants some?
Let me that say so if you know that Adom 6.3 FM. What's your time now?
Hey, who wants some now, baby?
It's just about 28 minutes to 9. And then you will quarter April Bussum and the Tosso at your nonso.
Who wants some now, baby? Your mother day for girl.
You know, any idea, bro? We have once a Franco Trading Enterprise from Madaruma. And one more, I swear, saying for all these years, Franco Trading Enterprise. And the home plane. One pair mobile phones, Papa Pan, and Wakadia, Franco Trading Enterprise, to make up for the amount. Samsung, I will pay office equipment, it's a laptops, printers, photocopier machine. Office equipment, now, Franco, Franco TV, so Franco TV, and Nimuda, clear. Nancy, Dr. Frank, Sansokofa,
Monday and Wednesday,
Franco air conditioners in Swaba. Chelepa, Franco air conditioning. What?
Come and remove your.
And was also the Franco refrigerators, Abba. Yeah. Dr. Franco, you're too much. It's in patch of money. Download the Franco Trading app on. And also call Facebook. Franco Trading Enterprise page. You know, they want over 100,000 likes. Like enough, a place who order baby, I will be at the baby. Yeah, the Franco Trading Enterprise, I say. Omadaruma, I know I'm a swear senior. Yade be you know, yade bro. Me the chief Jay Forsen. Maminten some ye no free hona fame we are membra and then common we wo hono. And na many asempa to chin komo fidie so na me boss man say. Asempa. Say wo free. Pokwase unya free and crying. Na wo tra dwantan ho e betwam pokwase interchange ho. Na unya tra interchange no pe. E kwan no e toaso e free pokwase ho no after interchange no. Di ko twemu amasama ya di ko ensawom sakwan na se asekura sakwan no enya kura sakwan no na tutotomu akotwem kumase ekopie tifidi mantam ede kopie Burkina Faso. But something 300 there, and yakra. What trapo quasi interchange no? And yakra. na mesa basubio mabosu ye mesa basubio ni atosu mienu se wuduru amasaman na kwan no a edam ha ko for train kwan no train dade no so ekopiem train junction no ni eko street no ekwa kopie kasoa na train junction ho no ano ni efa ni fa ha no etutomu afri train junction ho ko twam achiama na fei akopie dobro gono sakwan no asai kra na nse ye tukotra hoi mebisa mu a o say oh sidi akwan ye beto abaya no mo ye yo 2020 election ya Honorable Clement Wilkinson sakwan no a free trade junction ekọ twam dobro kono no sakwan no mo ani mra ho because metuma ni asiso o hwese ni akwan no agigya pa ye akwan a enya 3 years ye beto aba ni mu no ano e na omo ye share akwan. I'll show you videos if you ochra ko asekra entiniema mienu ana maboso no bam reka krani ana ye fi asese ye twetwe nkomo afa the looming danger ewo nia ye frɛ no broadcasting rage ebia ye frɛ no broadcasting rage me pono a u frin kran no anim kyerɛ kaso a wonya duru broadcasting hono a be pono egu nsa benkum so a di kopiem tuba junction no sam me pono egu hono ayayem hihye ayehu me na wotwe miensa ni mofra miensa kana na na nsam ne be mienu miensa ne di kan bipono according to animdifo aye ne wo mo etwetwe nkomo dwoada ene e beto asa nkomo no so om je se bipono ayemre bipono ayemre no it doesn't make sense so we be EPA and also we be Minerals Commission now we issue permit so we mo fa enko blast the bipono na abo no enjirigu na mo sesa abo no konkoton quarry activities are ekoso was but ya no his hono enya sam ketwa eno honorable George Mekudu kawetra ha emi de pan se bitimi nya akwanya bisa ne sa asem no emuaye wade baaye no mebo emuaye no because say no question assembly for na ema permit no a then I need to go back na me hunu baby ametakra asem no do afi Sanso Minerals Commission and Uncle Fowo under the watch of Ura AEC. Say EPA Lawyer Henry Kwablako Kufu under his watch and I won't issue permits at the amount of 4 so we go do the pono engua. Let us see who maybe I didn't come on Yadibefa. Me who maybe I didn't come on the befa. Because yatete ho sa ada ora Nicolas Opoku ani yakasa na meyam hyehyeme otwamfo ni no am yam hyehyeme ana pa mene ne beto ankomo no so ora Nicolas Opoku a principal seismologist mene no entwetwe nkomo ora Opoku ba to temenka
but meto on kapa
awode wo ho
Adom ahode wo ho
Yɛde nyame ase. Adwana ne yɛhyɛ ase sɛ yɛtwetwe nkɔmɔ. Na ubie nneɛma bebree so kyerɛ yɛn usua hunu mu. Ɛne anamo amatu ɛde afa saa rage no ɛwɔ hɔ bepɔ no ɛwɔ hɔ no. In fact, o kyerɛ yɛn akyerɛ baabi a saa rage no ɛtoatoamu a twa Ghana ho nyinaa ehyia baabi ebi wɔ nyinaa no. O twa asamfo no ɛde kyerɛ. Enra yani deputy minister lands and natural resource twetwe nkɔmɔ. But se wanya kwanye ntia mibisa no se womo ya aware as a ministry se query activities ekoso wo hwa na then as ministry no womo ye ede afa ho me bacho mebo ne response no akyerɛw na fei ye wia na fei atwetwe nkɔmɔ wadaroma
Ansan about Macquarie concession already there about 500 meters no development 500 meters and 500 meters on the phone because of the blasting purposes. Now about most of the concessions especially the quarry concession about about 30 years back and 50 years now the buffer zone or 500 meters be although secure sometimes be also
in fact now the community has grown towards the hill.
I'm happy you brought up this
yes
word. The community has grown. The community has developed. It be holding about 30 years. Now obianim there answer the more concession assembly him hobi. The chiefs or area how when him hobi. Now what am when area then sometimes unfortunately but when assembly so come my permit or you there quarry concession or what the buffer zone near 500 meters so they will be around no we develop our concession to a blaster obviously obeka until I make me can am the name they are here you be import to store you be import to mobile about many more. Your body the Okobokina near Kokra mobile there because we be up there we develop to a quarry concession. And now there's no way a Minerals Commission will grant concession, especially quarry concession, to develop the area. Uncle Francis done on academic budget and no.
Orapoku.
Yes.
Ain't see but my personal. Because me see a fan in kakra. Bese e fa ne kakra ansana yade query permit ebema company bi no Ghana Geological Survey Authority ene mo amoye seismologists ni ade no me ba cho Robin amu play ewum I need to find out Robogu.
Yes at the moment there Yenseni Mukra, there's no who I play.
Munim Hoshi.
Yeah, any more say or more the concession will be for quarry. Anymore.
Okay. And is it possible? Say Obi wa assembly betimi ama permit. Wabra Minerals Commission enya aware. EPA enya aware. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, any aware. Is that possible?
Didn't come on Monday. Now, the land use planning.
Yes.
To say land use planning, a year Jumapa year. Area, Ibia, demarcate, say higher mining, Ibia higher quarry. I just say, Yaya, 2 thinking at that Sabri. So, then say a do baby yem fasa niemano enye juma. Intino na kwa say I don't know say bia assembly ya yebo mudi say I am no aware of land use planning I had the ABC wa ABC wa ABC wa intino muntimi enforce I don't know say
okay.
Minerals Commission areas are ABC no what no sibu about 30 years kula ago no mo diama. Intino say Omodia mano whether say assembly no any womo documents muswa and so mean to me entry. But I was say omoya aware of all this.
Okay. Oroboku menim panifo bi e wa assembly ho ga south. assembly ho me no ma twetwe nkomo reliable source pa emo mo che say one task force akobe pono ho during their rounds akoto sankrofobia eye adwuma ho ama o makọ pam wo in fact o ma seize wo excavators ne ade kura e de aba excavators no mo de ba no bo wana wanya call say release excavator no say yama wo permit from Minerals Commission ama a police for wo no eye adwuma enti people are working on the site at the blind side of assembly no a say ayeka wo ho asemi oropoku
asemu the I was say you say pen bebre ne yemfa nyema bi si ka na make land use ho asem I was say who say materials no so no ehu hia pa quarry ebia ne yedi ye roots ebia ne yedi si adan ene sa nyema ni nyina nti ne eyade a ehu hia pa ti say the Minerals Commission ni no kai no so say ya hwe ye na ye jai ema development cover all these areas emebeba ye pesa materials bi dia ye roof ye pebi dia si edan a eho be ye di akura di se bia ye import so intino na ma me enforce say land use policies be protected sa materials ye di si adan minerals resources ni sa ni men nyina no be ye adwuma yi so nanka yetimi are protected sa name
okay but to aso mame
intino say omuno obi ade no permit 30 years ago so na ya ebia oversight responsibility na nya adwuma yi ama obi nsusu akosi dan a so na say no why there na it take effect ho na I challenge at the moment so because one no fi say one no dey ne dey akura ansa na assembly no ma wo permit say kokosi dan intino or right to say utu anwia na asa abo na ewo ho so no so fi so onso anya ne permit free assembly to onso so right to say onimu dey akoso mere bi atwam to onso so right to say osi ne dan it's na ma make say ana minim say sa no land use policies no ye adwuma ye wo the books of the assembly na because nke ye adwuma ye di ankono so nkoma permit say munkosi adan wo ho e ma no kofa sa conflict ya abayi ema so
okay
you know any issue wo ho a what say address going forward say wo mo say bia ni nyina government institutions so you know say ko ba say bia government na anye na adwuma ye na akofa sa hawi aba na wo so mo hwe kwan a ye de befa so na ye betimi address problem na ewo
okay
because me to aso kula na say Monday ye din komo na we bi say na ye tu hill ni nyina free hall kula kanye na aye development
yes
and no ya another option I be on betimi actually cost benefit analysis actually adanya wo ho eni na sefo now the weight of the materials you know no quantify no say oh say me resettle nkrofo yi kura na me tu anwe nyina firi ho say adan wo ho ni nyina tu adan ye firi ho kwa bia resources are made in no kura is enough to resettle them permanently somewhere
me pai buo ni nyina duanwa ni nyina aton na adan ye wo so nyina ye bubu ni nyina egu na asase no ada ho flat sika ye benya sika
asase no so kura boden ama obi
sika ye benya free mu no sika ye benya free mu no ye betimi dey resettle wo ma japade wo be pa no so ni nyina
that is it ni nya o yes cost benefit analysis no na watwe emu de beboa kinu se wo so wuja query na maybe na say omo ma kwai ho no legally no say me was a compensation be the more na ye dia more say so say was a reset to more no na ye to your query activity no so because ehun here more and you need alternative bia elsewhere the be ma then I don't know your idea am say a committee should set up and analyze this very well.
Okay. Okay. Oropoku, my uncle Suntie, Honorable Deputy Minister. In fact, on any way, I'm a boy, no, on Yemen's Commission, I am Deputy Minister Lands and Natural Resources.
Oh, and my boss.
Oh, boss, no, because I know can say more under or no, more say, and I'm on no agent. Yenti, Anusia, Nafia Twankomon, so with land policy issues in the account. Yenti.
Because use explosives, but blast, and impair the occurrence of a piatti. There is no way the Minerals Commission office will grant any license or whatever. But in Pempi, or development in no court to concession.
They tell us, why you weak?
What you have prompted, I think I will investigate further.
You need to
take a quick action on that. I will invite the head of Ghana
Geological Survey Authority
and even the Minerals Commission, the chief executive from the area. We need to sit immediately, and you hear from us.
Please do this for me.
I've noted all this stuff.
Please note it.
Take a view. We involve you so that
thank you.
Update your.
Thank you. Sure. Thank you.
Jim FM.
Oropoku.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so said the American, no, me interview, but
yeah,
answer the American, and no one or no so okay. There should be a committee in place. I better not say they are share the year 2 years. And I say, or more or Bubo Mudin, say geological commission, and the various assemblies in there in Night to Nasia, na ya share a year 2 years. She said, no.
Okay.
As in power kind. The Miss enough for the non so comes.
Oropoku, una una wo nimdie efa sa bepone ne ekeka ho ansa ne be ya dwene mpo se bepone ye dwene nyina egu na ya resettle omo wo soro ho no eden na sesi a one womo wa ajapade wo bepona pampam ho no esese womo ye two womo adan ni ade ewo bepano akiri ho wahu oyese na bepano aye na akiri ho no se mano da ball so e kevi ina na je se womo adan wo ho ni nyina e ade a to renchen beba sani pekuo mienu eden na se womo ye Oropoku
anything na me kasa no dika ka bibi se at the moment no the bema na ye na me dika okay the bema as what kevu and adwiragu no say the ensure heavy even though under gravity no eno asusu etimi dwiriba abranshiro ntoye earthquake bia nsiye no eno eduru bi na wabra onso tim eno etimi dwiriba abrabi bia meka no so entino sabre ya ensure be to yi and I say what hwe hu a anytime be a heavy rainfall be si bia okọ hu say a hona sa say more account. Anytime be a to be out the who case na FN say Gally in a for no say every rainfall piano a cause serious havoc our home. Intino am I say I'm trying say you no talk so they name you serious beer I'm sure you are very affected. Their lives is at stake. Whilst various authorities in the for national market, the day a honor befasten. So, almost so share Nadia or more valuables being money as if for war honor. So, almost share because no more added to 2 years. Because a driba, you lose everything. So, in the elements are resettle their resettle, including their own lives. And we can mandate. Until say a permanent solution be the bar, say was a resettle move, say was a you ever out. And my advice is say or more high risk areas. So see a video better to ABC because section bedri. You know, so we say the BSC, baby, I mean, then with the requirement. Or more, I'm more at high risk, and I advise almost say for now, or more value of my life and no more property say no more settle him. Now until say maybe government comes out with a permanent solution for the whole.
Europe ko say dem na ye adwuma wo man mu a na sa nhie mu ya deputy minister Ekan Ebasoa na ekoba se ekotodwa se asomasi ana obenten ene onam sumase e de permit am wo bi on the blind side of even the assembly say na ye tete no one pie boa e se mra ne sa ni pakro no edie meboa
no yes I never said that say what we adwuma negligence of duty we adwuma na say one share anya oniema yi na say mra no enya odie wo say mi di
ese mra ne nudie
no correct
okay sir permonim die mu ye hwe asase wo so anim ana so etesen how soon
asase wo so ne die so die di ka kanum penti say ye be predict pass eda sei eni besi no eni ayediama yafa na nyina seismologist
okay
but the eda bi ede ye ni say if the last time kesiye pasi no acha it means that you are getting closer to the return of that one.
Okay, and the last time kesiye pasi wa Ghana hano
1939 yes.
It's not to say yaben ache
yaben nti the uhwe 1939 earthquake report or abrofo no yede to ho no or mo kire say 1935 for baby no the then PWD actually let the Ghana Geological Survey say among say cracks develop or buildings mu any assassin na omuhwe na yehu de ediseba so nti na omuhwe na sometimes na unfortunately ni machines itimi record small earthquakes ibetimi e de akase wo asase wo so nkiti sisi nti no se nti na omuhwe na mse no ye fault no move kakra nti na no na e course say na enam say bi esi 1906 na ebi asi na 1862 ni 1906 akasi si wo Ghana ha no enya nwanwa say the next 10 to 15 years no ebi besi bi omo kan sa asem 1935 so say bi asi 1862 bi 1906
yeah
in 1935 report na no mo ye no enya nwanwa say the next 10 to 15 years no kasi betimi atansi bio
NSC 1939
NSC 1939 say 10 okrampo mo na ba 15
yeah
NBC 1939 so
and from 1939 to now there
they won fidia ye de hu say gusu sisi nkiti bebre ni kura nipa enfili and they wo mo aso ajo mbe fili so na aba so ti anama ye about processing committee say you na can our preparedness for a major earthquake in future so you know who ayi e de akọ report no e de akọ you know I say be a bit me action plans na wo me nyina no e bit ma roll out na ye bon pa say be a asase wo so kesi BC and many ya na anti-cofa disasters and skills from a metal man.
Roboku, and many years as also ABC, are we prepared as a nation?
Oh, and no, dear, make us say you are not prepared. At the moment, dear, make us say we are not prepared. I know, say, I mean, this last with NADMO, any MCUS. Dakota, whatever, or more, say, mobile sapping the scores of the response team. Now, you say, be as a BBC, waiting because of the example, I could prepare a boom, maybe a tremor or a friend is saying, South Shopping Mall, our Timothy. We bread, Malcolm so we are bra one building panel forces no ebre answer na response team ebre answer no mo handle or more than a book or most only not for. So that is it could have multiple a breakdown of buildings by earthquake. So then you can respond adequately to make sure that swiftly or much save more lives. Will be a more a diary a goo or muscle. So Robert no goo or muscle. You are a year no be take time and sana if you will be who are not any engine based serious are you serious? You know to me respond quickly to me save more lives. To me, I a part of the Nema may Kasama and Nagmo because Nami part of the team when they meet North Dakota for so I should say they you know near many big Wakamudi. Serani yesterday say Yakupon I don't know dear but natural issues in Yakupon 7 on far and yeah you say really a cobon pie and then assist because in nature the Macano or no so no air break into no maybe dura I was also so stress and pressure and I want to know EBP so into no American dura no a year P and no yeah my boss one of the on tonko so mere na in the pa and you know baby I was on so ever then na when you see a bit me out to any may tem and sana bibisa BCS
you to any may intem and sana bibisa BCA esi necessary ya kasa idea media kwa Europe kuno obi se wo ton asase e wo be pon so a na se wo so pese wo si wudan ma asomdwo a nsase e wo be pon so ne de enkoto asase wo ho se wo si dan ho.
There are occasions that some people have I've led some people to some of these mountains. My advice I made them more and say don't go there. There will be a many opportunity what be seen so say oh ahana me person me top property be edi eyeme ya kwhwa ma omo ne de say honye na ya advice wo mo say in the office kura no then there are a lot of people are still now they have doubts but me they may that be American say once you will alternate lands or elsewhere then road network improve ka kan say chichina say ube free Kumasi kura bank na free to be ba enkran na DP no and no improve ka kan say the best so you know say u ko chire kakra na betima konya safe places you dan ya na wa ye ne sa na ye nyina ye pese ye tena enkran ha a ye nim pefe say flooding a big issue earthquake a big issue na say landslide was also ababe a big issue so woko achi kakra kope assassina we see dan ya na was much e wo mo say bia say we ma won kran ya you travel over a long distance but once I road network I improve kakra na dey that advice in the development department elsewhere now for now no kran asase aka da ho bia no enye manso na da so na da ho a na te say enye asase papa
Robo kuma yana wasene fancy ya odaroma ye wie nnai say shada ajebre na oba studio Adarma producers no be sanhyehyeye no na afei ubema ye proper education we dey say peculiar to one site na afei yehu yembie enkomonim na yentimi ma ye ho enkyekye anapa ye beda wasepa nyame hyaw roboku ye da sepa ora Nicholas Opoku ye principal seismologist ana ye no atwetwe enkomo right here on Adom 6.3 FM. Facebook no be pano na mijina se no be pano na mijina se no now Gas South Municipal Assembly say mutie deputy minister what say ikura na binum wo assembly ho a wo na mo ma permit no man ko foko pa abo no won ho asema ba enti na chere no akanya de what the way you are no yeah it's very important and we apa Okay, team, my friends here and faster than Emma Franco Trading Enterprise. The number no SSI 020-694-3337. 020-694-3337. Wait me a friend. Yes. Me have to come on. Me number no me number Ukrame. Facebook, I like me page, Chief Jerry Force and CJ. Chief Jerry Force and CJ on Facebook. Like my page. And let's stay interactive. Chief Jerry Force on Facebook, like me page, And it's your birthday today, Herminia. Nana Hima every year. Today is your birthday, Herminia. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Kumasi. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, baby girl. I will shout. Okay, Tiadim Pensemono, ever 12 so once in a Etel Tigo. Life is simple. I was drinking water. Weber call. We care. My life. Send you my way. Kase. No way.
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone Papa Fie Samsung nie Nokia nie iPhone nie say your printers or mobile phone accessories Franco Trading Enterprise afa no any TV aye this satellite any ultra panels abomuma
Facebook say uko Franco Trading Enterprise page na say likes number 100,000 one any omuniga so na www.francotrading.com Android app Franco Trading Instagram at Franco Trading na nipa body for dosunti Franco e di momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby Nemum head office on the Twaya Dabraka opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema Franco Community 1 Waterworks Nedianimre Cycle opposite Odor Rise Madina 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa Franco opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And our prayer number is 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa Fie. And you're not going.
Odobia ni wa to say enado obia so ntumi embo wo ho ban se nya wa wo be ye ihia se ye bo ye ma ho ban efi bi biara ebetumi ama mo ayare enunti na ye di iron ni vitamin C any D aka ni do ho a ebo abo omo ho ban efi yade ho ti ma wonya ni pa nyani nuro wo mu ma wonido your love their future edi ahwehwe sai dwade enkrato yi mu age atum se eye
Feel how we dey see am. Feel how we dey see am. Feel.
Only HD Plus here. Too many crowd. Who to me search for so reverse. Esa recording show I will need you pa. Say it's all download my HD Plus on mobile devices so. Now we link to my HD Plus decoder no. Busumi bia. We have free data. Now they are shit TV or baby bia. Commodity TV de la bia and chain. And I Electroland and Krabata bia. Muna got to HD Plus decoder. Nenya with TV no so to me yenya upe bia. HD Plus. Enjoy no feel it.
Baby, I will be ayaresa. Ama unwato na unwe CPS tadia. Eni Omedro Natural Health Center. Awo homa. Omedro Natural Health Center. Ebwa so yaria no bit se stroke. Awo mo how fibroid, hepatitis, STDs, sexual weakness, diabetes, hypertension. Eni ne kika mo bebre. Afa yenso ye full body massage, physiotherapy, dieting counseling. Eni ne kika mo bebre. Yes also ton all kinds of natural and herbal medicines. Hwehwe Omedro Natural Health Center. Ewa Tema Community 2. Ye wo main market car park nechi. Ana friend wa homa trofo eso 024-884-2118. Ye Juma Fijwada, Ekwesi Memeneda, 8 a.m. Ekwesi 5:30 p.m. Omedro Natural Health Center. Pomudin Fie.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 6.3 FM.
Adabusia, 11 minutes after 9 at Adom 106.3 FM. Dada Hafko with this one featuring Sister Fia. Ali, the girl you date now. And you were worse, you know. And you have a treaty, I was the same one. Anyway, we didn't question some Papa faster than messages or the baby one. Bye, yeah. And one very special happy birthday and come on. Yeah, I'm Poma. Mommy, and when you're 50 years, that's some drink count. Then you're if a bishop ya wusu ansa ho Reverend Oforiata ya busuane nyina amo se mama ya ampoma atwedi amponya kopon ma wonye nche mama Kate Nsafua when you're 60 years Nsafua me da say mama when you're 60 years and mama Nsafua some drink count. If you Reverend Oforiata ho ani abusuane nyina amose mama Kate Nsafua happy birthday. The one you are dating now is he also dating you? Are you your boyfriend's girlfriend? Adabusia, a very special happy 40th birthday and my sweet, lovely, gorgeous, sophisticated, super sure. Who is the account? Ready. I make kind of you. Happy 40th birthday, and my sweet, lovely, gorgeous, super flawless wife. Nana Abna Benewa Yabua, what am I come to two? Wait, if you hook up for Francis Yane, aka Abega Hall, and in Kolani, you know. Delia, Devon, Demian, and the Yanni Abusiani, you know, almost your model. I'm in sure what it is. Obenyache. Pastor Charles N.C. Egan. Our Prayer House Chapel or Doko Buzia. Good morning and happy birthday to you, Pastor Charles N.G. Hagan. As some drink count power. Our Prayer House Chapel or Doko Buzia from your wife, Mrs. Kate N.G. Hagan. I must say happy birthday. And a very special happy birthday and come out. Lovely sister from Botswana, Roberta Abena Ejekumentiamwa. Welcome back home. This is from Kofi J, your brother. That's right. And to welcome home, wife from Botswana, Roberta Abena Ejekumentiamwa. As some drink out, Ghana Yede, you are back check Reverend Mrs. Ajo Dickens, who operates Chapel International, Jowulu. Happy birthday, Reverend Mrs. Ajo Dickens. Mommy, we are too much. Namin Sawa also. Namia Basala, as well so keke. Wanamontu Yena Yenshira. And we show good health, long life. Wait if your husband, Mr. John Dickens, your children, Araba Charles, Johnny, and Abednego of Adom FM. Abednego, good morning. We love you, mommy. It's your 60 minutes after 9. I'll be just watching us and chatting. Come on, obey me about Facebook now. If we post two comments, making kind of the amount what joining us. So I'm watching Adom 106.3 FM. Well, contest in Ebekoso, the constituency contest for the new patriotic party. Now, per release on the buy, if the 28th, ekopim the 2nd of May. Our son Mutumi wie all constituency elections. Now, one of the areas to watch, Abra Sebu Kwamankasi. Na miaminu ya bako jina mu den. Ame kwana feminine nchichi komo.
Kwasi unu ya mbe na wakanu wasemi.
Oh, kwami apia kubi.
Oh.
Kwami apia kubi.
Ojina mu Abra Sebu Kwamankasi.
Ojina mu pa. I'll contest for secretary, constituency secretary.
I see. Ode one nkasa we are menene okowo eche.
Is in a comfortable lead. Kwami apia kubi asumje gawo.
Enka unso asoreba.
Baby. Oze. Zijoze.
One na kwa asore.
Oh, adan ye ni.
Ofre asoreba.
Ye ni mi ho.
I see.
And then I be afesa jinjeje we. Ye ni ya ho. Abi aku bibi amokodia.
Adom na moboru.
That's right. And Ochna na Abra Sebu Kwamankasi one election babada.
Yes, mpochonyo. Ogbadi na Daroma. Nyenyi mpani pesho ya me Adoma ochina. Na akensi na edweshedo Abakampa Pentecost Church.
Great. Yeah. Nanjama then so far.
Yeshe ya probasi betisi ya no. Ogbadi na Daroma. We know we are winning because polling station for electoral coordinators, council of elders, na council executives and council of patrons. In fact, Insha electoral college na ehu de obia na adwun anadodo na ho adwun yakọ benkum de odu ho a obayen de mama enti research ka ya ye hinsampa ye bondewu na adenzi yenyim de onta otina 5 pm de na mo from you na chire nkunyimzi ahi na ahade yeah
Monu anyom minyem ebotuma aye na enye nkrofo ahe ne wo contest
sisa de ye nyimpa 3
3.
But I will speak for myself.
Yeah.
Because I mean that ballot number 2.
Our number 2.
More constituency for our team. It was number 2 and team Kente number 2 was secretary now. I agree. The other strategic kaka.
Yeah.
And see here team no. The other 2 teams now the home was shattered away from Offla. But here don't know strategically. Here a father identify unique on a Kente. It was to Kente. Yeah.
It was to Kente.
Kente. Yeah.
Now Apia could be my member wo Wangasa Bas constituency secretary a baden at the bomb board.
Yeah, then with the secretary the where you know research Shawasi, communication Shawasi, strategy of the party in Shawasi. And see, I have identified certain you feel this at a party level. You did what party will constituency obey you no motive that to go in my polling station register because they show what to about here constituency over 50 something thousand getting to 60,000. But party phone don't know phone MPP phone say to me identify who there you probably 30,000. Answer never go 2024 no. In for so when they be here permutation. There, E oboto E onto E oboto E onto. Then with the same register, so another as a political party. Here, you may take a super there. You bought your head about to Kratam. Now, December 7th at Waba as a member of the party. And see, you hear polling station register now. Answer no bodo hono. You put the door. Now, watch on who's in war, electoral commission register. Yeah, audit. Here, police station register together with electoral commission register. It's also no for Subebri. In fact, it will even help in our communication there. Yes, you may be one for the Boka now and if one time. Also, they all party for the numbers, phone numbers to you want to be a blast message. I'm also when you be a candidate. The major made in Orokodoha, the major made in Orokodoha. Into police station register and strategically above 1 year party or constituency level. And I'm even thinking that Yamia Madoma. As regional and national party, something of this sort.
Yeah. Well, Kwame Apia Kubi, them are McCann, Minimabo to Maya, and we wish you well. Aye. Great.
Party for constituency for China, but Asumbi Mara, only for some, Dokoria, and from Boto Abama Team Kente, my team Uzi, or Chairman Uzi, current chairman. na the first vice Kabore, second vice Akon, Emara Constituent Secretary Kwame Apiakubi, Assistant Secretary Reverend Ben Amos. For the first time, Union so far Orba, Constituency as Assistant Secretary, youth organizer Aziz, na Treasurer Giti, Edu Mensa Osono, na Hana Edu Anan as a women's organizer. Na Afana when here in Ara, woman here in Ara, Fodo, no Korea, and Fonso and Abba Yamwachana. And they say them the Queen, I had.
Kwame Apiakubi, Yamina Sumjenko. Great. Right. Ebusia for or contested for constituency secretary Ewo Abra Asebu Kwamankese. Well, 22 minutes after 9, I'll be your fortune. But meanwhile, a very special happy birthday and Mrs. Mavis Adumenya of Axenos Limited. And Auntie May, happy birthday and way Effie Cornelia ho from Shai Osudoku. Auntie May, we are Gimpa alumni. Happy birthday and Mao. Well, I was young to us, not Afe, young share Elvis and Pa incident. At the end of year 2, no, must have young. From the camp of the NDC, the former district chief executive, Secretary Framplings, Honorable Donko Fuseni, what's not the Memana Kwaba, Honorable Memakwaba, Bibiabokode. Great. I hope Secretary Framplings in the Aneno Buso.
Oh, apart from fertilizer problem there, insuni there and after there. Tinyan never buy be Munyano do dosa. Fertilizer no higher than Kakra. Yenye be craniato.
It is well, Matty. But that's a bit brave. From the camp of the MPP, the special aide to the sports minister, member of the MPP National Communication Team, Jamal Abd.
Martin.
Jamaluddin, may also be Biabakwadi.
Adom. Wow, him say, Abine Yana. Now, so in some ways, we are seeing. I have an impact on us. But saying a president share bono. So unimquire your first or revive the economy. No. But you want mean and yet so which obema young and answer sebe. Say your meton and safra or besa it me Edward Bat yes if we are seeing. Inti oyan abine yana famudie Ghana for so your ma famudie. Na yenim say na my we are say put things together to be able to to overcome the crisis I go through. No, that is the same thing the government is doing, and I wish more because currently no things are looking positive, and I mean himself why we signs no from even the rating agencies. We are actually say or minor. Go back to where President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo was leading the country to.
Martin Medase, Jamaluddin Abdullah and Altene Kano, a member of the MPP National Communication Team, special aide to the sports minister. Well, I was here for Yantuaso Dianafe, Yebefa, your first topic, Yebabeshe, Oshe, Ghanaian Times, and Nim and Na, a Bohoke Siepa, Supreme Court tosses, that's SC tosses review application declines to overturn verdict. I'm going to read it I'll say a 9-member panel of the Supreme Court yesterday dismissed the review motion seeking to overturn an earlier decision of the court that the deputy speaker does not lose his vote when presiding in the absence of the Speaker of Parliament. The panel unanimously stated that the application filed by Justice Abdullahi, a law lecturer at the University of Professional Studies, was unmeritorious. Yeah, that was it. And the story goes on and on. I recall, said in the lawyer Abdullahi, this particular case, court, my Supreme Court, can say the deputy speaker, Etina Konyama speaker, still our voting right. Obey to me a vote. Where a fallout of issues BFE Parliament by Obekaya, Honorable Joe Weiss, that's the first deputy speaker, Otenebuma, the speaker, Honorable Alban Bagben, at the time 11 and semi, and then to form the quorum vote on it and I'll say, okay, on this be vote here, and send me brain now. Okay. I'm not saying it don't come in browser. So latest, it means the Supreme Court has endorsed it. The first deputy speaker or any other deputy speaker seated in the chair can vote.
Yeah, I mean, chair what you no credit I think say ye wade nyina ho kwan na nye nyina na fata ye sana asempa papa na ka kire ye na asempa bibi kakra biti madwen sise na ye hu se samre you know ehu hia pa na se na e hodeda ne mo ye na ne yemfanya adwuma. How did Parliament come to the realization say, oh, there be your Parliament, Nasa ABS elected speaker in the hall, the 2 deputies now honor. One, you can't behave like a normal MP again because the moment you go and sit on the chair now, you become the Speaker of Ghana at that time. Sorry, the Speaker of Parliament at that time. Intino decision be a ube taken until recently no nanka all parliamentary decisions no kran who say e bia na ye substantive speaker na ti ho say the deputy na ti ho na hu kra because obi bia o ti ho kra no yenya pass pe ya pass. So you could realize say most of the controversial issues no kra no mostly na deputy speakers na etatena edwam the bit say US for baba ye omo base o Ghana. It was the deputy speaker who was sitting that day. A lot of the controversial, your friend is saying, decisions, no. Even during the NDC time, you realize, Odru Batinodru, Ira Batinodru was the person most of the time sitting in for Ira Do Achahu. But until this parliament presented with another closer look at the activities of Parliament, I didn't hang it. So now let's find a common ground. One would have thought Senka, Abaya or G democracy D, Abaya Sabi, or Peso de Mraya Jumade, and Kia de Mrani consensus building, friend is saying Chirimuna Ebemaniama Idebe, a con kind of Parliament. But it became as if said the government always felt say, once I am the government, whatever I want to do must be done. And that is where we got this poacher Kobaya say, 11 day. Menya kasa me de ba no. Kwan bia so me de beba. Moye den you me de beba. And Mr. Sa poacher no na amwaye as a nation na ediko wie court. And for me, I'm not surprised the verdict coming from the court because nipa na court na se ka o masem no. O man outside the court when say masem amokan no me say mo hwe mo ma me bio. I don't think there was even the need for any call for review because Omana Omaka Omasa, Okaso Monkono Monsansana, as a sebi obi I think they also want some fan ketra manfa. Onyeda.
Okay.
So for me, I didn't expect anything different.
From what is it now?
Yes. But the pain they say, what precedents are we setting for the future? And then no, ebeye omuso ya buying a waso. We are bulldozing our way. We are using technicalities and then schemes in the courts to get things done for us. Echina no enche bia na echina no ebetimi adane. Na dane na echina ena de na ye nyina ese we ye papa enye hwe no. Sempa bo no ko hye benkuma me enye adwensa afide ye so ye ba bed ye dede because ababia wodua no ubetwa. Inti mane nye omo de se ne no see deputies to meet to abantin ayede enye den independent no we ho second deputies we ho echina this thing can change. And you share US for report to be crowd media bar me sat to one of your sister stations now. They quote some of these things say the judiciary is actually suffering from some undue influences from unlawful influences from outside.
Reports by now. US
reports.
US reports organization by the buy.
Transfer from the Diakoto say US who say normally they have those cables they send annually to their friends say government. Enubina you could leak be acquire WikiLeaks in sense.
Okay,
but these ones are the normal ones are we about the nation Ghana. What am I saying? This is what they are saying. And you mean America.
Okay.
Me no see eti kroma in the anas de buy. And I know so obi na eka. Me amiti hey. At times it beats my imagination say nipa 7. Eti mitinase. Ni e ka asam chere nipa 7. By the time that all of them write their report, all of them think the same, all of them imagine the same, all of them unanimously agree on the same thing. Until this government, I mean, who be sadder.
Oh, and I said based on the substance of the issue and that one.
I make say a buying person among who say I so rampant to say Supreme Court always thinks the same, especially when a certain category of judges be Tanasia, they always think alike. Just say always. And now we hear who say I feel the immune be yes or modi or my journey a numbia journey and cobring crew, which is after National Security Minister no be kan nsem ni bi say nsem ni bi homo buani nyina maya amoya haye. I think say that is what we should all be looking at. So yes, we can use the courts to get our things done for us. But tomorrow, enye daya wiase no e kurukuruwa e twasa besi nachi. Echina eba asempa I expect say said ye ne ye nyina ya tiase a ye discuss no echina eba ma ne nkoye say akoye oyonko de ye ntiase da bi. Enye danya ebedane edane nsusu a de mu dua ne no eho aba beso aba no so na mu twa yenye di ni ntwa na sa pepe. So for me I don't have a problem so wise obetimi ato obetimi aye de opekora on sorry mbeto aba opa ono ansori embeka ye oka ye ni wi on san kotena kunwa no so no san to na aba. We don't have a problem. Tomorrow will come.
Martin say Honorable Fuseni Donkoya, former DC, etc. from Plains and out in Kano, and I represent the NDC on the show. Jamaluddin Abdullah, Supreme Court.
Minya Azemba.
Ethiopia.
First of all, my main find here Kesiama a for any ashefo. Minya opinion Fuseni Donkoya Kasama mi hu dreamy. Because me share na menua pinyi ete ho kan sema enima ye wanwa osi den cable sisi a cable no embassies ne ye o mode ba da braka Fuseni don't come headquarters ana. You see, when we sit on platform yet baby at least ye won't say it for him the same you. We shouldn't be underrating the intelligence of listeners. We sit on platform and make it look as if you say, oh, Sebi, you know, our listeners are not that smart enough. You are coming to speak. Ubabe Kebia Moafa doesn't mean say Ubabe say oh my and denigrate the country. What he just did was total fabrication.
Of what?
Say cable and a US. Then it's a lie. And you know it.
No, but you can't say it's a lie.
Oh, but what's the Ukraine one?
I asked for the source. Debbie, Jamaluddin. I asked for the source.
What Class FM? Give us the link.
I asked for the
story.
And
give us the story.
But you can't say emphatic. It's a lie.
I am a student of conflict, security, and development. The things I've learned on conflict in Africa and how this diplomatic intelligence gather or more information. The Fuseni don't go air camo. Me de mensa bo me kokoso. Me say yen tro. Into no to me entre on to me tumre entre you know. Aside from that, you see Supreme Courts or starting from a parliament and a speaker and twaba. Speaker obienim so twaba. Deputy Speaker etwaba. Adintia because Deputy Speaker no or a representative of people. And yes, oh sorry, I know than the Deputy Speaker. Oh yeah, na shebedweni Emma constituency be. So when views are being seeked, ye tre ya drink e won sembi ho wa o represent sa constituency ana wo crofo no e chesa wo so ke bi ma wo crofo mamentwe ya dwen enko mre a do ajaho edani speaker of parliament sasa mpaukai he was a member of parliament. Esan say the speaker only sa voting rights ninti ye two no say brabe dane speaker of parliament ye ka say oja oyeden oja na konwa no the member of parliament akonwa no eto ho ana meboa o me say nkomo ne edi meboa oja to ho e ma ye by election mo bi e be fae ana meboa Because say onono any voting rights. But ebano deputy speaker, me say what is a deputy speaker? I catch and say, oh, Jawa konja to
Debbie.
Because of what? Because you are a representative of the people. So I don't see Bonia Bekwai for aye NDC for or more person who deny them the voting rights. The people of Bekwai, so mutie ya Adom FM. And one who what's in summer NDC for kan. Say basa ye to aba. Oh parliamenta. Momon sefata se. Mumra shebe dweni no. Ono so ebetre na dwen on you people. Then he comes to make it look say judiciary no and stuff. Look, when we come to judicial Supreme Court, or more practice or more for over 40 years ni. Sa practice ne say Supreme Court no yen konkwa kansem bia na wo ho. What you go and do is to seek constitutional review or constitutional interpretation. Emrano ontiase ukoko bisemu ni a chero say emrano say na constitution ne ka se fato and have and sir we no more in she no more for the past 40 years no. You don't just appeal. You don't appeal a Supreme Court decision. Like, let us use this opportunity to educate ourselves.
You can seek review.
Thank you. But you don't seek an appeal, and I'm one.
It's review.
Tobo. You don't seek an appeal, and I'm one. You seek a review. Now, review, no, there were two things I had seeking review. Either say, asamna or the buyer, no. Evidence na or the buyer ni bino. Judges no anhwɛ our evidence no ɛna ɔmo bu asɛm no nti o ka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ evidence ni bi a mede aba no hwɛ na bu asɛm no. You don't go and bring a new case altogether. And aside from that, no, so when you are seeking a review, you don't also use what we call your friend is saying. Some minutes. You don't also expect them to distinguish from the previous decision without any evidence. So you have two extraordinary ways. Within the case now, the buyer or evidence be or one shekra that you call on them to look at it. And yes, sir, the only way to seek a review on a decision at the Supreme Court, it is when a similar case comes and a new panel is looking at it. But what Justice Abdullahi case now or the koyena aye bua eyeno. And one case no pepe pen or the koye. On far on car say case na me de by earlier no me de document A and B ebaye. Na sa document na me de by no one share and a mubu amasem niti mun share mame one yes o case no dada na eno tamie eno de buy. That is why Justice Amega she catch and say look asama odi abano susu a discussion on radio because all of them got to realize this guy had an auxiliary motive and yeah some nonsense or be akwenya either to become popular or to go on media houses and be denigrating justice because odi asama ba 5 judges have sat on the case and Oma ama omo judgment. Oko for reviewer 2 and a beckham. Say 2 no. Omo ba beckham no. You need to bring a new. You need to. Just outro almost say.
Yeah, but Sherman did dynamic phone.
Me ya. But my main carry. I just outro almost say in some of the buy. I just say. Evidence be out or they can't hold the buy no more share in theaters almost a corner more share. But you don't bring the same case, the same value, the same evidence, the same everything, and expect them to change their mind. Inti adi aye enye emotions near you. Emra, evidence. But you people sit and you are denigrating the judiciary, you are denigrating the executive, you are denigrating all institutions, and you want us to build a country? All what you do is political sentiments. Look, case of Modeko courts. What it say a call for election petition. Fa o voter unya eba no akase o manfa me voter minya eba. You couldn't even collate for 2 consecutive elections. Muntimin collate mo results. Munim voter munya munim wu.
Yamalo de me da se.
Me nua vusen donko and this for munim wu.
Me da se.
A very rare class say my election 2 times. Musu mo IT for
election assembly.
No, say no mo ko Supreme Court. Na Supreme Court no mo ko onua wona me say Lord na ma makra na yeje janko obetu assembly egu. Because it doesn't make sense.
Election.
Especially when a standard.
Yamalo de me da say thank you. Ebusia 17 minutes to the top of the hour. Hi, Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem. Yan Dwaso, honorable for saying don't go quickly.
It's not how loud you shout that makes your issues facts. Mikuta report to us say U.S. State Department 2021 annual country report on human rights practices released on the 12th of April 2022 has said that while the Constitution and laws of Ghana provide for an independent judiciary, the judiciary was subject to unlawful influences and corruption. So this is U.S. State Department's annual country reports on Ghana 2022. It is a meaning no ya azumia kachan say onsre ala bonafachere kakra because adia won hu ye no emfa unsan kwahye gem say obi twantro. Jerry, sorry, Asempa. Yeah. Sorry. Nobody is crying wolf where there is no wolf. Results na young quality results and so you were 137 members of parliament who just stood up from the house. They didn't know the kind of result they got. They just walked straight to parliament and they were actually sworn in as members of parliament without collating their results. That's the logic of the MPP for you. Yes, you can tell this to some of the people. Oh, and this if went to me and collect your result. Omufri fiana. You could do parliament one ana. Nipa 137 D can bo wure mono. Ya catch them so okay, mo de money more fair. Into mo de mo better nasema NDC for. And a Nipa 137 free MPP side by no. Yes, so almost in. Does it even make sense? How can you say you didn't collect your result and we didn't go to court to go and declare results because we are not the Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission results no declare no any say why emfunsu wom on ma court no no nchirechire mu and the court prevented the woman from explaining herself. Case closed. So don't come and try to give us yen asema ye de kwa the subject be maye na wasa wi asa bua wasem na maye enye no ho asem ne eka. What we are saying is enne no mo set precedents bi. Mo fu se mo wa ban mu ntino sabi obi yere kora mo betimi age efise mo na mo wa ban mu and the America asem kwa. You feel everything under the heavens this government wants to do it because they are in government. And I make sure say sabi ebre ye din kaso. So you don't think say because today you are in government you must manipulate every state institution to conform to what you want to implement. You would do it. And then obviously when cases are going in your favor, you will be happy. But there is a tomorrow. And then also say, I 137, you use Machiavellian tactics. Yeah, for win court, near win free, near for win for her, near vote. Yes, you can do all that. But like I said, Emre Indinkaso. And then you think say you have navigated your way excellently through. This same cases here, Asempa, and no can answer me. Miss Odia Chorotoho. The Yami say 2024 Bebano, and this Yebenya majority, there will be no need for some of these things. But a Drusunamoko minority, near the Yamwa, shut up and suffer it. And yet, they are mobile minority, Nibi. And the workouts, from 2025 econo, expect more workouts from the MPP. Because, Masa, Niama omu esuhuneno, ebeduru they will be the same people. And now when they may try the same thing on them, they will cry wolf. Ye baba passe, your friend is saying, right information bill. Oman sorry uncle. Oman mogu. And some buy a man find you man better said Oman passing. That is the MPP for you. And the young NDC there, they say, yes, say, I want you to bomb man. Can afford who dare you mo? Can afford bread. What's that got them? You live you cook a chicken deal inside the barber swagana for. Adom say, Bab, 11 as a train and say, Mamma Kwanami family sanction, but to know about so many kakakra. That is the simplest meaning of e-levy. And I say, Debbie, I didn't know the Baba Shagana for corner, MYA. I want you to order. Now, must say, move your tree money betting your pecramo by passia. Some of my passy. Is it a trend the Supreme Court in the Becca? Say, Quan Papa soon, I'm for passy you. Say, Quan Papa soon, I'm for passy you. We are looking up to them. Decision be also taken. Yes, we are true. Because this same events will play out again. That's Bebano, this same events will play. And I say, send on Besakano. So, for me, I don't think Justice Abdullah a mistake for seeking review. Because on no for say, is it Article 109 and I say, or more parliamentary procedures 109? No? He first say, as some on a bit ambiguous because say a sitting friend says speaker loses casting or original vote. Ononti as yen says o cast nipa no only original or casting voter. E chere say onono put you question say as many as are in favor say yeah no mo ka yeah ono anka yeah ni bi no. E do so say a division you can't get up and go and say one can yeah, which was the original vote, no one can be. I feel they do so say a kind of padudo I can't yeah, and in the padudo I can't no now. Or say, I feel the Macquaco journey yeah for no. That is where the confusion is. Confusion in I don't know.
At the end of the day, Supreme Court I endorse your more earlier ruling, so it stays like that, and you know. Any problem. And I'm saying, we are deputy speaker. Now, Okotinem as Speaker of Parliament. Definitely, you have a voting right.
No problem.
And any member of parliament,
may explain it as speaker. They say the absurdity in say why they pose the question no. Tiwa pose the question now. As many as are in favor say aye. Now what you drum wa saka aye ni bi. Who we are no for so be can do and ube can be an so on.
Mate, me da say Dwaso. Well, the ebusia is about 11 minutes to the top of the hour. More messages ni be our Facebook. Samuel, you say good morning, my brother. Keep up the good job. Me da say Richard Nana Bekwe share from Mampon Equiapem. Richard, thank you. Bra Kwesi Lamba. I'll say, if you don't care whatever the deputy speaker votes or not, then why were you fighting in parliament? Okay, may I say. Say, other messages, Emilia Mantia, I've seen yours, Nana Bafwe, I've seen yours. Tredi Abo, Germany, yes. Okay, thank you. But that's a brave. Dwaso Nsem other issues. Meanwhile, good morning to you, Christian Okonfo Addo, who contested for constituency secretary in the Sojaman district. We wish you well. Why? It is well. You are the incumbent. Your bumper is obviously retaining the position. Jamaludin, if you're a father in a house, we are now things are not going on well. In the house, why was he blaming you? Me say, maybe question. Bet me here. Me say we are jaw fie. Na nyoman koye wo fie. Why was he blaming you?
It depends on where you are coming from.
Or maybe it's a simple question.
It depends on where you are coming from. Say Janu fi na nyeman ko fie. Yeah, not to honor share. Ubetimi aka say Ejano ayehwe han. Na so you could also go further. We be say na Ejano oti hono oti apo. maybe on you know, so it depends. To me, just on the contrary, one can say, or if you want to near my see and not yes or no motive you know we pay us and your money see when it is way. Now or buy and want as way. So it depends. So let's not look at it holistically like that.
Okay, we are not talking of one-off events, so they're consistently just a new magic.
Well, until you let me know what exactly the issue is, because I don't get it from the perspective you are coming from.
Okay, so your quick rebuttal, then I'll
my
come
quick
back to
rebuttal is, that are you a 04 cran? Are you a 05 cran? Was it right to information bill? Yeah, by passing MPP for sorry PA. And I'm monthly.
That's what I said.
Hey, Azamba, but you have any passing right to information bill.
But you wouldn't even hear pass it.
No, doesn't be visa. What a guy we can cry. Mr. will be me. Yep. Sherman right information.
But you can watch them now.
No, sir, right information.
Wow, info dada.
Right information.
And you know, just go ahead.
On the 26th of March 2019, and I pass a right information bill.
Unim said 2016 November. You try to say pass it, and I'm objecting.
But I want to also.
Right to information bill was passed on the 26th of March 2019. Structures have been put in place. Obia or issues with any of the government agencies. Otroko, then they'll reply you. Otroko no more and reply we are ultimately courts. Na court assure most information now here be for mom. That is what we use to strengthen democracy, and that is how we develop a country. Senameka, you know. You see, if you don't have a case, you don't have a case. He makes it look as if, say, the MPP is deliberately trying to maneuver its way, even trying to take out people in parliament. Meanwhile, on him say, your candidate, Jinas Waka say, MPP did not court say be in every parliament. No. Imran Webu, Ubum Ranaswa, ye wo near ye de ye kwanya ye faso. Anka, we don't live in an animal kingdom. Near Coco Tamna Kundra say, ya Tamna Kundra every parliament in your own fuel. Aba mode boss a candino. Sa banana ebo munya question. Nanso mumpesa mobeti asiye. You are being emotional and sentimental. Secondly, you know near busianfo. And because of it not now. Secondly, you na on representing constituency. And because of it not now. You see, I believe, say, irrespective of our stance, we can still do politics with honesty and sincerity. Deep down your heart, when him say Justice Abdullah, you know, Unikis.
Jamaluddin, okay.
I say Supreme Court decision, or you've given a new topic.
So David,
no, what new topic?
No, it's a rebuttal, so quickly. Just do it, Nyanko. Why?
Unim say Unikis, Matnaha, Achre Kwanya Supreme Court, the review cases. And Asampa Unim Betie to say Supreme Court does not look at cases like the High Court, like the Magistrate Court, and the Ekikao. Supreme Court, a year, a share. Nearma from a different perspective. And Omoba no mode Omo find this bar. You people make it look as if say or you be na show. Make saying say they be Omoba unanimous. But when they come out unanimous, they give once what people don't realize. I know that a lot of public do not know say Supreme Court na nyɛ sɛ onyo ana court bia omubu asɛm ɛno ano sɛ omubu asɛm o ɔmo tro the judgment kwan asɛm wo ya wo de bae no na we nim yɛhwɛ hanom ne hanom ɛna yɛfa mmara constitution no hanom ne edi bu a wasɛm no ana me bu asɛm pa isn't that what they do into omo tro the judgment no mo de ma. You know, say all the arguments they are doing, I want to mean criticize the judgment, academically. All what they do is to go on the tangent of showing emotional or being sentimental on the constitutional issue and the judgments being judgmental. Based on constitution. We are and your mind no na opesa osai no. Sebe say no cre semudo maya. We would have engaged things academically. When you critique, it is legitimate. Critique academically. Should we always be thinking about the next elections? The BH says, sorry, my young Tumfutru, na engu amavu enim, senebe ebeni to me. That is why a political party in this country was strongly opposed to free SHS. Because Omonim said, when majority of us become educated and enlightened, we would be able to differentiate between intro, black propaganda, and facts. Because when the opportunity is given to people enlightened to go through the judgment, or maybe someone say, but the regulations are there. You don't bring a new case on a review. You only call the attention on the judges on evidence via or more deliberately or indeliberately. Or more eja within the judgment. Or you bring a new case that is similar to that case, and based on that judgment, you can use it to review your judgment.
Yamabati, Yantwaso, Medasi, Asumbian Cow. Well, I was exactly 10 a.m. Or joining a higher Adom 106.3 FM. Benson Benzemu, young Fasidama, Etel Go Life is simple. I wake drinking water, wherever we care. My life, say, and yeah, my way, I can say, no way. Medin the question, Sempa. Yet, Dwaso dia, Ben. This whole issue about CLOSAG, or more neutrality allowance and matters arising, and any doctor and how to attack us and pay. And the Osio GDA said by close of day they will call off the strike. And CLOSAG organizer so Kasai or say they are meeting the National Labour Commission today and blah blah blah. But I'm supposed to say him sadly is you're a former DC into CLOSAG members of the Jumawa Assembly. Now, what is the effect of the assembly if a strike is declared? What happens?
Effectively, it almost grinds to a halt, because then it becomes most of the times only the DC going to the office, and DC in Kwanso so officer, you are ineffective because every other documents you need an executive officer to get you even files. You can't even sign a check because it is the coordinating director and finance officer and sign a check. And the only thing you can do is to maybe sign the payment vouchers, the warrants and those things. Now, sign. When these issues happen, checks are assigned to her. Very, very urgent checks in Ibino. And maybe DC no bokona wakosen sign warrant ne PVs na account. then the person can actually go for it. And yes, idea. The moment Clocksas members go for strike, the whole local government sector actually grinds to a halt. It means say Bibian Koso.
It means from last Thursday, Bibian Koso at the assembly.
No payments, not even a friend is saying internally generated funds can be disbursed.
Wow.
Yeah, because without a coordinating director, you can't approve a check. You wait me approve, but check Nankasa yes sign it there. Or no finance minister never sign it.
But
you need the budget officer to prepare you the PV and the warrant.
Okay. But we should strike no more declare any more demand na justifiable. Idea was almost to me.
That is what beats my mind. Because yes, as much as you would want say a buying by an to actually help the staff and say they should give them their due. Because times I will even be inflation I could do say you know. Now share a more yakakra. But then when you come in as a government, you go and negotiate something so weird as neutrality allowance. We need the informal government to actually go and agree to this particular deal. Because in the local government sector, no, already there are some allowances taking care of their neutrality. And then local government service and so before you ever found it is spelled out on your conditions of service say you can't do politics. That is why it is and no the second or the third institution the moment you go into politics you resign. Education they will be a second mentor bar, health will be a second mentor bar. But security and clocks act, the moment you go into politics, it just all resign from your office. You who cross will post a national party be at the about we pension as or but times pass you who post a keke and answer what tidy across MPP and 90 Saturday it me ready. I know it's still there, but just that some of their staffs are protected because they have godfathers. So that particular clause on the or that. But to say more neutrality allowance seriously me gonna want and I don't know why people like Osafo Mafu and then Abna, I've forgotten her surname. We go and agree to such a thing. Because you know, sir, it's a monster you are breeding. Already, single spine now, President Kufuor share your corner was already a monster, but we decided to actually uphold it. At a sumu, yes, no problem. Omudi a share concra will implement it. So Kaya, Tama Rollins is free so. Orezi, you might forget to 30%. President Kufuor by Tuesday for crying a say, Masa. We don't even know what is in the kitchen until they might cry a year that's a MP. And President Kufuor pleaded with Ghanaians no more so they were by my ebesu. That was how come they understood and it came down. Then President Kufuor came and decided to actually raise what he can give them. President Kufuor so kono. What she that she share single spine at to her at the shatamers. We could have just said so there be. Because by then there was nothing. How do we do? But then Atamos said no. Ghanaians workers deserve it. So single spine no be pija niema be break kama. Market journey ye kama kakra. Mekai by then I was working in the Ghana Health Service. No market was somewhere around I think 650 or something. After single span, I mean numbers 1,002.
Oh, okay.
Abrantipa, more de papa. But you realize sectors need be or single span now affect you. Oh, security, health, any microphone now directly involved with risk need to affect you. But as a teaching, especially close sack for any single spanner and shut down and resume be brisa. So they are still complaining. It is because ye be adjust your salary now. A yan who can say one ya net for social. In Tanya, one said, ne, tease for so two bombs say, who knew not the neutrality no more, my as your BGB. And that is where the danger is. Government behind the scene could have negotiated something. Okay, bit me adjustments be can necessarily need just say everybody. And just say because the moment you do this, if for security for us because you pay objectivity allowance and now you end. Then when you finish, both say helpful for so na almost don't come on asemaba. So TUC short now my fire no is scaring me. Like I say cross that phone say because of the Omayenti made the nukra or did together.
Yeah.
No problem. But then Abina na koswa dewe. You could have done better with it. But neutrality allowance, meaning it is too absurd. The better they look at, the earlier they look at it and withdraw that, and the better for all of us.
Martin Medase, Honorable Fuseni Dankoya, former DC Secretary from Blinks, Ansan Meko Jamal Honor, special happy birthday and Elvis Dagadu Nate, or your project coordinator for Mastec Engineering Limited. Happy birthday, Elvis. Everything cool with your side. Happy birthday to you. Jamaludin, Membraho, Clocksack strike.
First of all, Mr. Romo said they should return back to their offices. We understand, and there's a need to provide some avenues for them to get certain allowances. And the Abayanosu, I know, believes there's a need to improve the salaries or the earnings of civil servants. They have been doing a lot over the past years. What Closac is seeking for neutrality, whatever, no. I think Ubisa Nanato Atano Oka say that is not the official name for the allowance, but I think that is what the Closac people are calling it. They will go back to the drawing table, sit together with them and have an official name for the allowance. The moment you bring the neutrality allowance, Closac are not politicians. It may be Omun who say Sani Amanaye trigger a lot of sensitivity within the country. So I understand them when they do that, but they should also listen to Penny for say yen agree on the official tag on sa allowance. No? So you need to come back to the drawing table, find an appropriate name for the allowance. Then we find avenues of making sure so at least will be motivated enough to give out their best to the country. All is about motivation. So I tell here. So I played with them just like how the National Labor is the Labor Commission is saying when you are on the negotiation table you don't go on strike. They should listen and go back to work as their leaders negotiate for a review and a better condition for them. The government sides with them. The government believes that yes, we must give you an allowance. That is why they agreed to giving you people an allowance. The TUC through their opinion force who can go and lobby. Because when you mean sorry, I prepare now I can say oh, mommy allowance. You go and lobby for it, you get it, then you take it from there. Because what you is sana mwa fa wapempeme bright ya untadi mu fa now ya obaha osresere no. It's directly and indirectly have an impact in the development of the country. Anamewa because one year kwenya mbetna viewers will not get the opportunity to listen to Nsema Ekoso ewo mainemu, and that also gets to affect because based on some information I'll be provided, will be close say maybe a chum or nim say or say maybe pants no one she sing the no dinam kruma ebe channel. You people are like the mouthpiece. Mona mutumi emma amanfo hu niema omoye a ene mra eko ene niema omoye ene mra nko. So you do a lot of things. So when you don't get the opportunity to sit here, or when multimedia doesn't give you enough motivation, and you come to give out your best. It affects it doesn't affect only multimedia, but it affects the country at large. I believe, irrespective of which association you join, conditions must be negotiated for, and the government, as it has always proved, listening government will do the needed arrangement to ensure opia ekuma and boso ebeton.
Mate Jamaluddin made us say, Abusia, Yemfa Winfem, 12 minutes after 10, Adom 106.3 FM. The Tema Regional Police Command at the release, I want to read it quickly. Now, we have to have a discussion. So, we dated 27 April 2022. As the news release, police pursue 4 robbery suspects in Tema. 1. The Tema Regional Police Command is on a manhunt to identify and arrest the persons involved in the murder of Felix Tete Bacha, a car dealer, who was shot by Aslans around Bampo Hotel, Tema, on Monday, 25th April 2022. 2. Preliminary investigations indicate that at 2 p.m. on Monday, 25th April, the deceased, who was a car dealer at Community 9, received a call from a man who expressed an interest in buying one of the cars he was selling. The prospective buyer introduced himself as a doctor at the Community 22 Polyclinic. When the car dealer arrived at the polyclinic, the supposed doctor claimed he was busy at the surgical theater and therefore sent one of his boys to go on a test drive with the deceased and his friend who had accompanied him. When they got to a spot around Bampo Hotel, the test driver stopped the vehicle and got down under the pretext of making a phone call. Some minutes later, 3 men emerged on a motorbike, attempted to forcibly collect the ignition key from the deceased, and in the ensuing struggle shot him. The vehicle has been recovered, and the police anti-robbery task force is working to get the perpetrators arrested. The Inspector General of Police has spoken to the family of the victim on telephone and assured them of a thorough investigation into the incident and also provide police clinical psychologists to offer psychosocial support to them. The regional commander also visited the family to commiserate with them. We wish to assure the public that those involved in the crime can run but can never hide. We will do whatever it takes to get them arrested to face justice. Chief Inspector Stella Dede Jakpasu, Public Affairs Tema, and a sign here. Well, that's a very sad one. Obi Becca said, yeah, me talker na abomoding they can about me suppose doctor or say me with theater until no me boys and contest it only for you to go and kill the dealer.
Say your doctor
yes, that's why they said supposed.
Yeah, on your doctor. That was.
It was just a play to get the guy.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Greed, any.
No, but it means also the robbers are getting sophisticated.
Yeah. As time goes on, people get abreast to the new trends.
This is a serious one.
The new trends. I believe, we should when the moment we are able to develop and have a good database and build a sophisticated IT system. Nema win sober brassy.
And we also call it they can easily trace the call.
Yeah. And the cameras on the streets. When there's a cameras on the capture Nemo PU.
Yeah.
A capture if you underrate the camera. The most important thing is reporting time. They will trace the movement of the car.
That's the number of time recover a car.
They will trace.
And good enough for most of the car dealers, or more strategy beer. Car beer or ton beer, there's no more than 1 gallon in it.
Oh, okay. So
that is the strategy. Okay. 2 years old test driver. 1 gallon. You don't put more than 1 gallon.
Oh, okay.
Because I think in the past years, people come and tell you, so maybe test a car. That's why they turn a phone. Or maybe test a car. We want to know the car journey. So it's also a good idea. Then we are able to build a strong border. The moment the borders are strong,
you can't cross the border with the better.
I don't know about Accra, but Kumasi, yeah, Joe car near the Okaura magazine. Within 10 minutes, your car is gone.
Oh, okay.
Magazine they different.
Within 10 minutes, who can crowd you?
Magazine,
Massa, they will dismantle it with just say within 10 minutes, your car is spare parts.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Honda, they can fix new bodies, new everything. Spray
a new
24
car.
hours is a new car. It's just a chassis.
And now the best shot. Now the other.
So most of Kumasi, Omoji cars biana, it goes towards that road.
Oh, okay.
And I say, no more for Jura.
Well, I'm saying to us enough for your baby. 70 minutes after 10. Now, Yantas, I don't know if you don't call quickly. In Browns and after you share a leading member in the MPP, Gabia Saracho, is saying that Ghanaians can blame entirely all the hardships, you know, on the president. You know, what do you make of it?
Yeah, me that's it. Asempa.
Yeah.
And that year, your friend is saying, don't do nasa, into a son also has a son. And Yamingwa, but Gabio Chidako, on TSS, Asempa, and Gonna be Nibi Kra Sabi when Timini Iranda cry and another fort. On TSS.
How?
Ubi Timini Iranda. Nanado neba umiana ye because sabi bema ye bi age na ye ni any ya adwene enti se wa adwen pressure economic pressure wo botum na sabi accommodate wa sabi wo bi kura ntimi nsore stress any anxiety kura betima ma wo bi kura nya enti obi ntimi ne yira na kura ye omo fort omo na ma o man numa ye den petra ye ntimi ntono enye ye fort omo na ye say ye kanya boko sura enanado ne ne ba umia ye ntimi nto ntos ye ntimi nto gari ye ntimi nto banchi sebi gobe kura ye ntimi nto eyomo a enye obia ye ntimi fa nkwashe obia because that is the training Nanado and Baumia gave Ghanaians. Now refi ye tisika so ena mama mu boni nti accommodate na se ne ye tisika bro san so now the amamu boni am accommodate o se ne de nya wo fort na ye hwan fort hwan de bola tax buy hwan na tutu petrol hwan na che dollar ko she prison okoye hwehwani mu ma dollar ni pie enye ba umia hwan na di e-levy ba be she ye kon enye ono a ndi sa ho kire ba gabi o se mfa nkoma hwan nano sebi kania bone ni kura John Mahama na se ne mintimi nto migari mintimi nto anwa sebi mi ko furu ka kura ka bo aye den a o se nde enye Nanado na mi ko ka se ye hwan ono a enye obia asempa mi se o warefo wantimi ne o yire kura nda eye Nanado fort enye obia fort ono a ona ma o manu ma ye den ama ye kotoku ma wi ama na ka yesisi ono a na aye enye obia ye mfa nko she obiara da. Everything must be blamed on him because he said he was going to fix it. He said obi abon obi e incompetent omo de omo ba omo sesa niema na de also obi abon uba obo sesa niema na se na uba na niema aginsem a osiane de me amodi yanko bo hwan din uba enipa na also abon no bosia kura waje bosia chen no in terms of revenue generation revenue aba wonsem kura chen ono kura ne de enso yehu de odi aye osiane de me yanka debi ono anama ye ho kire yen yankola ekozuku a ebi ko red na ebi akọ green na ebi akọ yellow ni nasefo ono ana ye ono ana ekofa double track baaye enyem nam de baaye wona osie se wo maga na for free water wo ma omu free water ni wie ya ade eche ya wo sa de covid levy aba abechekere ye kon enna me no kase kan ya boko so 30% water 30%. Yes. So Toby, do you name say the city here?
No, but today is even in one of the papers in July. I'm about better tariffs.
Again.
PURs.
Again. As I speak to you, go and check.
But money. Okay. You got that.
You see, let's try and get things in perspective. Enra PURC took a near boomer. Ni enkase PURC atumu. Enra MP a 2 bedroom ni enkase MP a 2 bedroom yesi Mahama 2 bedroom Mahama Manyama Muaya de Ogana. Mahama Maya Kanye Yiraso, or fix it doom so crass still Yarasubuni din. And send the old Waba. Na Gary Besiaba, near Tony 8 cities, your friend say, Ulunkano, 8 cities, and then I'm 30 cities. O senya wa, na ya hwan, Ukraine no Russia, yedua banche ho. Body, yedua no Ukraine. Eduani Gary, yedua no Ukraine. Eyo mwana ye. Omwana ngo manuma ye den say bako jibosia ma sabi ye ji into ye jiji yeto a about 45 billion Ghana cedis so and ye service debt nko a abra no obi die 11 billion nam so John Mahama wa bonkra as at 2016 na ye 14 billion from 14 billion to 45 billion. How can you breathe? So revenue generation our targeting also targeting 100 billion. 100 billion would move 45 billion. Ekutia bosiansi hu interest payments in your bosian ankasa interest payments on no. If we are about 37 billion is going for Aketia.
Mate, I'm for saying.
Come on, funding as if we nyamba a better near a project na contract crop for crying sika. It's on one akofaba. Akofaba. Chero.
Medase. Yamaludin, Bram.
Medase. When I'm say currently, you know, I buy and be in the whole we are seeing more popular. You know why?
Chirimoy.
Some people are on him danger.
Chirimoy.
I buy and be from Biden to Macron to Boris Johnson to Obi Piara. Due to the crisis, the globe, due to the crisis we are seeing, go through. You see, you can choose to do politics with Nema go through. No, I can say, oh, Ghana and Kwane face. But only a queen and a qua manonia. Now only a manonia for Casan was a someone. Dinty America, sir. Oh, my emo, onim dear, or Mampini that in the end easy for Aka. Says he can be near Cas. Oh, wow, him the impact and the effect of the global crisis such as COVID and Ukraine and Russia fight. Almost my yanka. But now, no, John Dramani Mahama call Abrochi. Address your morning, the okay. I mean, can be so. Also, like governments all over the world, it became necessary for African government to take actions to shield their population from the effect of the pandemic. This meant, in many cases, an increase in deficits due to unbudgeted expenditures. This has devastated many African economies and sunk them deeper into unsustainable debts and economic downturns. The pandemic has had a general deleterious effect on the economy of African nations. So today, I
know you're saying Chirimoy.
Or parts say, Tisa saying we are say a man saying we are saying in a abayano. Pandemic no, yeah, COVID pandemic no, have effects like a nyan soon ye, my mining na so we are saying especially African countries, because mabino spending unbudgeted the abiding plan and no or spending also. Na sa spending mubo busia p sabusiano asanke the economy no ama economies African Africa ni na eteki a downturn. Era sad ye enya a great effect enya nsunsun ye kese Africa maimu Ghana maimu wiase ni na maimu but Ghana no kasa ondin tum da esan say onim se Ghana for no sabi okansama we cannot subject him to the facts. He comes here to do politics of dishonesty, politics of insincerity, politics of your friend is saying nkontomponia dada.
MPP government is sincere to Ghana for power.
We've been sincere enough. We've told you people say yes, we are in crisis. That yembi say won say ansa na ye crisis ne beba no. Where was the country leading? I say maminka say me. You see, I say oba owu kunu ani kunu no ebo no ehwe no. Sorry o mana kuma. Nanso de bia oba o expect say o de aduane bre no. One year oba na nye aduane anu abo no. Ena oba no eja aware no akoware be ma foforo. Bema ne bokwa homa ombono onye ne hwe on ne kasa ena bema na ejumam atoriye nchen bi ba ye nsuo toye na mfrema kase bi ebe pa bema no ne kunu foforo no ejumam asai ne ma wo ejumam sesi ha ne kunu foforo na ba se meyere onim se na mebo akọ na betimi asset up oye business dia atum o de mami wie dia atum ni mami 30 seconds dia atum ni na dia atum no ma yen en fa support embo yeyem na ye ba be for a time ye ba be go through ahokire kakra be mu sa ahokire ni ye seye se na be
Abusia Jamaluddin Oyeden Mapon Jamaluddin Abdallah, a special aide to the sports minister, a member of the MPP National Communication Team. I'm in Fasedama, Honorable Fuseni Donko, former DC, etc. from Plains. Well, a producer could do for job. I'll be trying some delicious Ghana waffle. Radiation. You mean I say, make cash in the Koyepa. We made the debut. And the cramming of one show me Facebook. It's super. Very delicious. I love it. Ghana waffle. That's it. Well, I was your man, I'm a DJ.